So good to see all of you. For those who have never met me before, my name is Professor Leon Chung, and I am the Regional CEO for Amity in the ASEAN region. So I use Singapore as my home. This is my base. I travel a lot around the region within the 10 countries of Southeast Asia. But I come back here and this is where I stay, and so you will see me most often in this place. Alright? So I'm very happy to see so many of you from so many different countries coming together to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival with us. Now, this Mid-Autumn Festival is a festival that's been celebrated historically for over 3,000 years. 3,000 years. And if you ask people why is the reason we celebrate this, people cannot remember very specifically. There's so many different stories that have come out because whenever all people notice is that this is the time of the year that the moon is at the biggest and the brightest and the clearest and is closest to the earth. And you can see all kinds of images in the moon. Alright? Now, these images are created by creators, imperfections. When asteroids hit the moon, there's all these shadows. So I was listening to a poet talking to his girlfriend the other day. She was saying, wow, tonight the moon is really beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing in the sky. And he's saying, yes, but the moon has imperfections and your skin is flawless, so you are more beautiful than the moon. So it's very smooth. But coming back to the imperfections, when people see this, many people think they can see a beautiful woman holding a rabbit. So you can see there's a lot of rabbits in the pictures that they're having. And there's a lot of stories and legends that come out basically out of this. And if you look back at any stories and good stories, there will be a hero, there will be a bad guy, there will be a beautiful girl, and there will be a cute animal. Alright, so usually what happens in this is, we don't have time for the full story, but I'll give you a very brief synopsis of this. People say a long time ago, there were 10 suns in the sky. It was very hot, it was very dry, people were all suffering. So there was a hero that came out and he used his arrow to shoot down 9 of the suns until there was only one left. And then the world became a better place. And as a reward, he was given something to drink that will make him live forever. Now there was an evil king that wanted to take this and then drink it and he would live forever. But the hero had a beautiful girlfriend who was going to become his wife, and she took the thing and she drank it herself. And then she became immortal and she was able to fly to the moon. And because she was so lonely there, the rabbit came up and became a friend to keep her company for the rest of her life and eternity. Okay, so that's one of the stories. It's a lot more exciting than I made it sound now, okay? But basically, this is a time that celebrates the end of the harvest. People have spent a lot of time growing the food. They've harvested it. There's a lot of hard work. Now it's a time to basically party, rest and relax. And it's also a time for reunion where families come together and then they get to enjoy dinner and rest with their families and so on. So what we were thinking is that since so many of you are here in Singapore and maybe separated from your families and here alone for some time, this is a good chance for Amity to be your family, and we have this reunion together with you. And you can understand a little bit more about other people's culture, okay? So you can talk to people, you can exchange things, and you can understand a little bit about what makes you different, but also what makes you more connected and more similar to each other. Alright? So today we've got something really nicely planned for you. There's a lot of good food, there's a lot of good entertainment from the students themselves. There are some activities like how to build a lantern. I think my fire safety team is ready with all these fire extinguishers so that we don't burn this place down. But I hope you have a really good time and learn a little bit more about each other. Come closer and we'll have more of these activities if you enjoy this. Alright? Thank you everyone.
Hello， 我是一鸣，这次非常开心参加了中秋活动，期待你们加入我们 Amity 家庭。